Hi guys and girls, Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance, and this is your daily inspiration. So today we're talking about balancing your chakras. And I guess probably some of you are wondering, well, why is it so important to balance your chakras, and what are chakras, right? Well, the chakras are the energy centers in your body. So we're not only made up of the physical body, we also have this energy quotient within us, yeah? We often refer to it as our chi energy, our divine light source energy, or life force energy. It's our interconnectedness with everything around us, not only the way in which we ground our energy to Mother Earth, but also to our divine self, the universal light source energy. And we have 7 chakras in our body. And if you don't know where they're located, it's always great just to Google it, right? Go, where's my chakras? Yeah, it'll show you. So our higher levels of consciousness, right? They're in our top chakras, which is our crown chakra, which is just kind of here. That's our direct connection into our divinity, our spirit guides, universal light source energy. We also have our third eye chakra, which is just here, right? That's our intuition, our inner wisdom. It's often our vision for what we want in the future, the things that we can see in terms of our ideas, all that kind of stuff, yeah. We have our throat chakra, which is super, super important. Obviously, it's about speaking our truth, having the confidence to step into our empowerment. It can also be one of your divine gifts and talents is your throat chakra. Then we have our heart chakra, which is straight across here, yeah. Obviously, our heart chakra is to do with our soul light. Often when I do, because don't forget, I'm not only read the tarot, right, which might be why you're watching my channel, but I'm also a mind, body, soul balance coach. I'm a transformational coach, NLP practitioner, and an advanced Reiki practitioner. So I do a lot of energy healing work as well, clients all around the world. So often when we talk about the chakras, if you're feeling stuck in life or you're holding on to stuff from the past, a lot of that, and it can be karmic, which means it can be stuff you've grown up with. It can be from past life experiences. A lot of it's from this life, yeah. It just can be some of the challenges that you've gone through in life, but they build up on us, right? And if we don't continually release them, they get stuck in our chakras, yeah, which can really impact not only how you show up in life, but relationships and all sorts of things, yeah. Often they're in your heart chakra. It's usually one of the worst affected, and often that's to do with broken relationships and all sorts of relationships with people. Yeah, whether it's family, whether it's siblings, whether it's children, whether it's partners. Yeah, love partners. Often, if you've got a really close connection with your children and your love partner, if it's the soulmate or a twin flame, often their soul lights will come in your heart chakra as well. I can see them. Yeah. It's a super, super important chakra. We have our higher heart chakra too, which is kind of like just a bit higher up. And don't forget that I'm filming opposite you, yeah? In terms of our chi energy, it's in our solar plexus chakra, right? So if you feel yourself where your ribs are, the top of your ribs where they join just at your sternum, your solar plexus chakra is just below that. And what can happen, right, is don't forget the amount of, as an energy healer, anyone can do this, right? You'll be able to feel your chakras by the heat they're putting off. So you'll be able to feel where your solar plexus chakra is, the difference in heat in your body when you put your hands over it, yeah? Your sacral chakra, which is where we hold our emotions and our sexuality, is in our pelvis area, right? It's just literally just below the belly button. This is where we hold a lot of our stuck emotions. It's also, for me as an energy healer, where I see the inner child, right, which is your creativity, your sense of fun, your adventure. So often I see the soul light in the heart chakra and the inner child in the sacral chakra, right? And then our root chakra, which is at the base of our spine, our pelvis, right, is all to do with our material needs. So it's our food, it's our shelter, it's our water, it's our basic connection to others in terms of community and human connection, right? It's also our material needs, yeah, so our finances, all that kind of stuff at the root chakra. And we also have that back, our ego, right, which is to do with your sense of self-worth, self-love. It's at the back of the head, but also the back of the shoulders, right? A lot of attachments I can also find in terms of people that are attached to you, or you've attached your energy to other people, can be anywhere on the body really, but mostly heart chakra, sacral chakra, and the back of the sacral chakra and the root chakra, right? That's often where I see it. So Why am I telling you all of this? Well, I hope you find it fascinating to start off with, right? It's a different aspect of body and health and wellness to be aware of, because when you're working from your lower chakras, often you're stuck in a place that's just your emotions or your sexuality or your basic needs. It's often where you do a lot of worry, right? Worry. You can, even in relationships, right? You know, like if you're trying to get into a relationship with someone, I'm going to give you an example, right? You might, and I'm not trying to discredit guys, right? I'm not. I'll be gentle with you, right? Some people are stuck in their lower chakras. What does that mean? They can't have a communication with you unless it's to do with sexuality, or they take that approach, right? They're stuck in their lower chakras, right? And dare I say, a lot of women are in their higher chakras. They're connected to their emotions. So dare I say, guys, if you want to connect to a woman that's got is of a higher emotional intelligence, you have to approach her from your higher chakras. Love comes from your higher chakra. It comes from your heart chakra, guy or girl, right? It doesn't come down here. No, it's up here. And if you approach life from your higher chakras, you've got a much higher level of vibration in terms of how you show up across every area of your life, in your career, in your relationships, in your friendships, in the things that you want to go after in terms of your goals, your dreams, your vision. Yeah, they're in your higher chakras. Yeah, everything from your heart chakra up is your higher chakras. Your divine light source energy, life source energy, your chi energy is so important in terms of vitality in your body. That's not only connected in terms of your chakras, but it's connected to your diet, your nutrition, your fitness. Yeah, how much you get out in Mother Nature and absorb that beautiful energy that's out there. Everything can be affected by how clogged up your chakras are. So how do you balance your chakras? Well, there's lots of things you can do personally, right, by yourself, that you can do every day to balance your chakras. A lot of what we're talking about is raising your vibration. The more that you raise your vibration, the more light quotient you have in your body. You can see how much light quotient I've got, and I'm not bragging, right? I just know I've seen the difference between myself now and 5 years ago in terms of light quotient. And that's because in terms of, like, have a look at people's eyes and the light quotient. That's high vibration, right? And for me, in terms of how do I manage to get that high vibration, is a lot of it is not holding on to stuff in your chakras, clearing it out regularly. As an energy healer, I can do hands-on energy healing on myself all the time, right? That's one of the beautiful gifts of learning Reiki, is you get to practice on yourself. Not that to practice on anyone until you practice on yourself. Well, I never stopped. This is awesome. Everybody's got energy healing capabilities in their hands, right? You just got to tap into it. The reason I share this with you is that in terms of the chakras, a lot of it in terms of a daily basis is making sure that you release emotions and you don't shut them down. Whether it's stress, worry, anger, hurt, whatever it is for you, sadness, don't shove it down. You've got to get it out of the body, right? And it's about constantly releasing those kinds of emotions rather than holding on to them. I did a video, I think it might have been, let me check my list. It would have been the day before watching this one, right? About releasing exes from your life. A lot of the releasing exes from your life is cutting the energetic cords and ties and attachments to your aura, to your chakras, yeah, to your energy field. Why is that so important? Again, it's very much into the chakras as well, right? When you allow all those attachments to still go on, it can hold you stuck. It can hold you stuck in relationships. It can hold all those negative emotions still into your body at a deep level, right? So it's about being very mindful of that and, letting things go, letting old relationships go, letting things not upset you, right? And you're in conscious control of that, right? There's all sorts of things about the chakras. So in terms of balancing, one key thing is to continually work on releasing negative emotions from your core self, right? Not holding on to them, not recycling through them. That's mindfulness, but it's also about just allowing things to release. There's lots of ways to do that. One of the other ways you can balance your chakras regularly is about bringing in more life source energy. How do we bring in more life source energy? Eating natural, healthy foods, right? Not junk. not highly processed. Getting out and exercising. I exercise 6 days a week. You don't need to go that far, but you need to be doing at least 4 or 5, dare I say, in terms of wellness. And it's not about the shape of your body or anything like that. It's about your vitality. Yeah. We can make up all sorts of excuses why not to look after our body. We can put everything else before it, right? But that's one way of looking after your chi energy, which is going to run through all your chakras, right? Follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I do quite a lot of motivational stuff, fitness stuff there, showing you how I get out and about. A lot of it you have to find something that you super enjoy doing so that you can stick with it, right? One of the most joyful things that I love doing is getting out in nature, Mother Earth, Gaia. Naturally, as humans, we're connected to Earth. We always have been Mother Earth, right? Mother Nature. It's one of the easiest ways you can raise your vibration, your chi energy, allow yourself to release stuff out of your chakras every day. Even if it's just a couple of times a week, right? Give yourself that time one-on-one alone. Don't take a whole crew with you walking, right? Because all you're going to do is this, right? You're going to talk and you're going to miss every single thing around you. You need some quiet time. So important that you have quiet time for self, regardless of family demands, children, partners, right? Friends, you need time for self. That's one of the ways you raise your vibration, clear out your chakras, is that quiet time. Technology, hello, turn it off, put it away. Great to take photos. Don't, I take your phone with you, want to take photos and stuff, but it's about that quiet time with self, and we're so far removed from it. Nature's one of the best places you can get to have that quiet time. Guided meditations are amazing, particularly those that are focused on sound therapy. That is another way to clear out your chakras, release emotions, balance yourself, yeah? There's a playlist on my YouTube channel where I've collected a whole lot of really great guided meditations I've personally done myself. I can highly recommend them. No affiliation with any of those people that create them, right? But they're amazing, yeah? And not only great for you, but also for family, partners, kids, dogs, love them, cats, love them. Sound is amazing to human life, to animal life, yeah, amazing. What are some of the other things you can do? For someone that, I never used to do yoga, right? And it was so funny. I'll share a story with you. Is that I went to a retreat in Bali in, I think it was, when was it? I think it was 2015, yeah. And I went there as a wellness retreat, bit of, I was going through a tough time and I took some time out, but they did yoga, right, every day. And it was so funny because it was also a bit of a detox. So, and I'm pretty sure they tricked us a bit because they kind of gave us a really great meal to start off with, and then it got smaller and smaller, right? And the reason I tell you this is that the yoga would be for an hour to an hour and a half, and it would be either before breakfast or before dinner. So we were starving. We were going, can we hurry up with the yoga because I really need to eat. Well, the reason I share with you is the yoga is that whilst I was recovering from a car accident, right, so I wasn't exactly limber at the time. I was totally transformed since then in terms of my fitness, and we had this gorgeous instructor come in, and she was just, I'm 5'11", she's about 6'2", amazing physique. She's had these tiny hips, but muscle upon muscle, and I thought, oh my God, she's going to kill us. She's literally going to kill us, and we're here for a week. And hi, if you're watching, gorgeous, Dita. She's on my Instagram, and she, I've gone, oh, dare I say, F-U-C-K, like, oh my God, she's going to kill us. She then reveals that she's a 3-time ex-Olympian diver. I've gone, awesome, doesn't scare me at all. No. But anyway, the yoga, so that was kind of my introduction, like full on into hard yoga. There were some gentle sessions. I must admit, she'd take pity on us after a while. But when I came back, I thought, it was really a great practice in terms of connecting into self, because it takes you out of your mind and into your body, right? And since then, I've tried all different types of yoga practice, and I have a girlfriend who, she does a really hard yoga class, right, vinyasa, and that really stretches me, kind of like doing the whole headstand and all that kind of, it's not my thing. Sasha, if I'm watching, it's not my thing, right? Backward bend. I've managed to backward bend, right? Still not my thing. And you know what I've come across in terms of your chi energy and getting into body and balancing your chakras is there's a beautiful practice if you're not sort of, hopefully I didn't scare you then, right? If you want something gentle that takes you into your body that you don't have to think about too much, because that's ideal for your chakras, right? Is Zen yoga. It's it's a yin yoga. So you want to look for a practice that's a yin yoga. It depends what country you're in as to what they call it, right? It's a very gentle flowing yoga. Sometimes they hold the poses for a while, but it takes you out of your brain, your mind, and into your body. Yeah, it's beautiful. Try that. Try that. Yeah. We've got an amazing person that does it here where I am in, dare I say, Mandurah, Western Australia. Yeah, she's amazing. So that's something else that you can do in terms of balancing your chakras. Obviously, for me, I'm an energy healer, so I do a lot of deep healing work in terms of energy healing work and clearing out chakras with distance Reiki energy healing. I've worked with clients all around the world, and people get amazing results from it because it can release you a lot from the stuff that's built up in your chakras that you've held on to for so long, all sorts of things, cutting cords, attachments. There's also side effects to that because and it's only like initially in the first 24 to 48 hours because we're detoxing, right? Detoxing the whole body right down to cellular level, clearing stuff out. But what happens after that is once you've cleared it out, revitalized everything, I also do some work around healing the soul light and the inner child if it needs it. Yeah. And, I mentioned that often when I see the soul light of a person, it's usually in the heart chakra and the inner child's in the sacral chakra. Sometimes the inner child needs healing too, depending on the challenges you've gone through in life. Sometimes, doesn't happen very often, the soul light can be fragmented, and I can see it in quite a few different chakras, right? And I need to bring it and pull it back together in the heart chakra. And often integrate the inner child with the soul light too, yeah, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing, which kind of brings you into wholeness. And I guess one of the other things to know about your chakras is about balancing the masculine and feminine energies of self. So you've kind of got all these things going on. You've got your chi energy, you've got your chakras, obviously your higher states of consciousness. You've got your feminine and your masculine energy. All of that contributes to wholeness, yeah? When you bring all of that together, including your health and well-being, your diet, your fitness, your nutrition, you're going to be on fire, right? Absolutely on fire in terms of what you can achieve in your life. And I've had so many amazing, amazing, beautiful feedback from people that I've worked with, that have worked with me, yeah, have gone on to do some amazing stuff in their life, right, because they're freed up. And that's what the importance is of balancing and clearing out your chakras, is that it frees you up. Nothing becomes a block or an obstacle for you anymore. But you've also got to consistently, with that, practice mindfulness, yeah, manage your emotions. And the more that you're aware of when you're getting out of balance and bring yourself back into balance, particularly your chakras, emotions, things you're saying to yourself in terms of negative small talk, yeah, is that you can bring yourself to this beautiful place of high vibration, high vitality, working from your higher states of consciousness. When you work from your higher states of consciousness, you can achieve anything in life. Think about that. All right. If you want to work with me in terms of the distance Reiki energy healing packages, I'll pop a link on here. You can go and check it out. I'll pop a coupon with it, yeah, that you can use. You can go and check it out. But for now, look after your chakras. Yeah. Much love, much light. Namaste.